So, head coach Grabs is extending his contract with Fnatic for 1 more year. What? I thought he was getting released. Okay, that's incredible. That's incredible news after the Worlds run. Not gonna lie, hard to tell what really happened, but it's difficult to not at least partly blame the coach here. I mean, so the thing is like for coaches and stuff, it's all conjecture. You never actually know the value that they provide to the team. You never know what they do for the team. It's all fucking conjecture. If you look at someone's match history or like their results history as a fucking coach on Leaguepedia, it doesn't fucking tell you anything, right? Like if I go to like one of the most iconic Western coaches of all time, right? If I go to like Reaper or something like that, right? And I check where can I check like tournament results, right? Where can I check tournament results? This doesn't tell me anything. This tells me nothing, right? Why did he, like, what's the argument here? Why did he go from being, permanently high placing for the most part in LCS and doing all this other stuff to apparently going to Japan and then, like, what exactly is going on? Right? Like, it doesn't tell you anything. You don't know anything about what's happening. Going to a coach's page doesn't tell you anything. Doesn't tell you anything about what knowledge they might possess, how they act, what kind of value they provide behind the scenes. It tells you literally nothing. Absolutely nothing is told by clicking on this page and doing whatever, right? So it's always really weird to me when I see public opinion or Twitter or fucking anyone trying to comment about value that a coach provides. It's infinitely more impressive to me, okay, when people like VigarV2, who's on C9, post their public content, right? Dom is now going to be on C9, right? And even while Dom was on C9, he was posting publicly available comment and opinions and thoughts about the game. It's infinitely more impressive because it's substance that you can engage with to get a accurate or like you can get an idea of where is this person's strategic game knowledge. Right now there's other parts of coaching that don't have to just do with strategic input or analysis and like these types of things. There's that's why there's different types of coaches and all this other stuff. But no matter what, if someone is never public, they're never forward facing, there's nothing that they ever do that's set in the light, then you can't do anything. And sometimes it's often better this way, that the person doesn't actually speak publicly and that they don't actually try to comment about the game. And I'm not saying this is the case with Grabs, but because I haven't seen anything publicly or whatever, right? But sometimes this is just the case because sometimes fucking coaches, they go and they make a fucking YouTube video and then you click it and you start listening to the things that they say and it's like, oh, I can tell that you actually can't see what's happening in the lane. And so if you just can't see what's happening in the lane to this degree, if you would be incapable of sitting down with your player one-on-one in VOD reviewing, then ultimately all that you're trying to do is you're trying to do like you're trying to do pattern matching and you're essentially guessing, right? And at that point, you're no different than your average League of Legends fucking viewer that just dedicates all their time to viewing and spectating and trying to do mixing and matching. Because they're going to be nearly as accurate as you. The only difference is that you've learned and you've honed the fucking skill of cold reading to better get by in fucking meetings and all this other type of nonsense. And like PR and like, it's just so gross, man. And you have people in their fucking young mid-20s that they want to do performative virtue signaling, right? Like to feel like they're a part of something. So they'll defend or they'll come up with justifications post hoc on like why whatever something is... why whatever is going on or being said is like totally okay or like why it makes sense. And it's like, no, we just don't have any idea. That jacket is worth a lot of money if that's real. If that jacket is real, that is worth a lot of money. Someone last year offered me $1,000 for my Rocks Tigers jersey because I have two. I have a player worn one from Madison Square Garden, and then I have a unopened one from 2016. Anyways,
yes.
we're in draft.
Although it's not my favorite. This year I